It's P.NUT the General, too new of the podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah.
Being really comfortable with all the attention. You know what you're trying to say? Do what you do, baby. Yeah, I want congrats. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real.
Yeah. I'm saying, like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole juice, man, I'm looking at the screen like preach. Cause I was on the phone with him. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that he getting up there and he keeping it all the way phone. He ain't what them little niggas be saying. He ain't cloud chase. He ain't capping. He ain't doing none of that. Like, he ain't trying to make himself look. You know, he letting his legacy speak. I like that shit. Like, let your legacy.
I'm gonna put your shit on mute. Oh, vibrators on.
No, me. You trying to say my phone be going on?
Yeah, I put my shit on vibrator. My mom do this shit like
Yeah, that shit be going on.
Yeah.
And I just get back to the bit shit.
Nah, we can't hear you. Nah.
Hit your volume button, Katie, just in case.
Okay. It was on. We was hearing the others.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
There we go. You heard me? I learned a little something. You heard me? It's P.NUT the General, too new of the podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah. Yeah, my bad, y'all. When I be getting a call, that fuck it up, you heard me? So we real late. We gonna jump right into it, you heard me? Y'all want to introduce yourself one by one, or y'all want to introduce yourself as a team, you heard me?
Shit, do it individually. Yo, Bandit, 1/3 Camp Life.
Yeah, man. Camp Life the super group, man. I'm your boy Carolina Dash.
You already know if a nigga chasing papers, that boy Cater, the last leg, you know what I'm talking about, representing. We are Camp Life.
Yes, sir.
That's a fact. So y'all all from the same hood in North or South Carolina?
South Carolina, man.
And everybody from out the same hood?
Yeah,
we all dollar time.
All right, once y'all give us in New Orleans and the surrounding areas, you heard me? Y'all accounts on growing up in North Carolina, you heard me?
South Carolina.
Oh, South Carolina, my bad. Let me put some respect on it, you heard me? My bad.
Close to the same shit, but it's different down here.
Yeah. Shit, man, it's a long story, man. I'm trying to think about where to begin. From Darlington, when we started, we was like, flowing pretty much like on the started that way. Then we started rapping at spots called LYFE Park out in Florence. And we got discovered by DJ Shy C, shout out. And he started us. We pretty much got on the radio and everything like that, and it started popping. Moved from there, and we started, they got the radio played, and it moved on to Columbia. Got pretty big in Tweet South, Tweet Hamilton. He saw us, discovered us then, and we started making a lot of noise in Columbia. And I'm trying to make this long story short here. Left from there. I mean, we started performing in a couple of places, Atlanta, different things like that. We was working with Gator.
Man, you good, you hear me?
Yeah. And shit, I mean, pretty much life in Darlington. I ain't want to get too graphic or whatever, but
Shit ain't no different than the way y'all at same type shit going on, man. Niggas trying to chase that bag, niggas trying to make it out. You know what I mean? We got them thugs, gangsters, we got them goddamn pimps, some motherfucking scammers, man. All the same shit y'all on the same time we on here. Right. You know what I mean? That shit universal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what is it about the music, you know what I'm saying, that kept y'all in tune all this time? Everything else that y'all could have got into, everything else that y'all could have been doing, you heard me? What is it about the music that kept y'all in tune with the music?
Just the love for it, man. From we got a history in our family. A lot of people did music, and it pretty much just kind of passed down. Our older brother, Robert Brown, he used to be called Square None. Started off with him doing a couple of shows. Big Daddy Kane was on MC Light, and we kind of just picked it up ourselves. And like I say, from Darlington, a lot of people started, noticing us. And shit just started getting bigger. We had like a different stage presence, and everything like that. And
definitely a different stage presence, man. We give it to them a different way, man. Our perspective. Mm-hmm. I feel like shit. As long as I'm living, I'm gonna have something to talk about. So I'm gonna give motherfuckers my truth.
Facts.
You dig?
That's a fact. That's a fact. You heard me? So what is it about y'all style, y'all flow, the way y'all do it, you heard me, that differs from the artists of yesterday and the artists of today? What is it about y'all that make y'all so different from the artists that we previously been served on our plates? You hear me?
I mean, we pretty much, man, we got our own swag, man. We us, and it's just like we ain't never try to copy anybody or whatever. We just brought us to the music,
right?
Definitely a different look. Like even as a group, super group, we all just still three separate individual artists. You know what I mean? Exactly. We come together and form Camp Life, but like you go check us out. Like bro got his own shit. Savage Bandit got his mixtape dropping. I got my mixtape out in the street right now. Before it was cool, Carolina Dash out on all motherfucking platforms. Y'all go get that, check it out. Mm-hmm. That's Carolina Dash DAZH. And my boy Katie got videos out on YouTube and stuff like that, man. Right. But we just give it to them our way, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You hear me? A lot of rappers do it for the money. A lot of rappers do it for the clout. A lot of rappers trying to be the best rap. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, you heard me. And I want all three of y'all to answer this separately. You heard me? What are each of y'all in the game individually? What you doing this music shit for?
That's a good question, bro.
I could start, man. Like, of course, like all you said, that's all included, like money and everything else. But it's my passion, yo. It's my therapy. Like at the end of the day, like, you know what I mean? Like I could express myself. That's what hip hop's for, or whatever. And that's the main reason I do it. You know what I mean? I couldn't stop doing it. Can't stop thinking of music, lyrics, or whatever. So it's really just my outlet, my passion. So I that's my main reason for doing it.
All right, who next?
Well, shoot, I'm gonna piggyback off his answer or whatever like that. Basically, the money was a big motive. I ain't gonna say it in front like it wasn't. Everybody grew up wanting to be the man in the city or the town or the hood or whatever, you know what I mean? But for me, I grew up around it. Grandma was playing records when I was little, dad DJing, stuff like that. And everybody got somebody that they was close to that knew music or influenced them a certain kind of way with the music or whatever like that. So just me just wanting to get my thoughts out and put my foot in the game and just prove that I got something to show and can be one of those people that people look up to for a certain type of thing. You know what I mean? I ain't just want to do it just to get a quick bag. I want to have longevity in it, set my fam up, reach back and pull people out the hood and just give back to the community and stuff like that. It wasn't no like a quick fix type thing for me. It was like always we wanted to set up and be kind of like the Mount Rushmore of South Carolina. You know what I mean? Like them boys, they did it. They really put on for the Carolinas or whatever whenever they was doing it. So longevity, a legacy type thing.
Right, dude, that shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So from doing this, how long y'all been doing it and doing it at a successful professional level, right? What all comes with that? You know what I'm saying? Make us a gumbo pot and y'all add the ingredients, you heard me? What all goes into not only a successful artist, but a successful career as well, you heard me?
Shit, dedication, man.
For real.
Dedication and being consistent, man. Like we've been doing this shit for years, man. You can go back and track years and years of our music. Look us up YouTube, man. You know, the name is up there, man. You know, the stripes already been laid in the goddamn street. So like my biggest tool is say dedication and being consistent, bro. And you gotta feel yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't feeling yourself, then how the fuck you expect anybody else to feel you?
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta really get out here and promote yourself and feel like you the shit. Like I feel like you know, we ain't made it all the way to the top where we want to be, but shit, in my eyes, nigga, we made it.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. That's a fact. So the game, from doing this for so long, you heard me, the game has kind of like went to different trends, right? How do y'all stay relevant and the game keep changing? Because it's always a new trend, a new type of style of rap, you heard me, a new type of song that everybody, you know what I'm saying, won't jump on the bandwagon, you heard me. How have y'all stayed relevant at a successful level, you heard me, and not follow these so-called trends, you heard me?
Well, like I said earlier, man, we ain't trying to, you know, we just give what we feel and who we are to the records and to the music. Like at the end of the day, like, you know, it's, you know, like I can, you know, keep going on or whatever. I ain't, like I said, I don't like to babble. I can babble.
I say this, like,
you know,
with anything, any sport, anything in life, you gotta survey the land and really see what other people are doing, what your competition doing, and stuff like that. We try not to get too deep into it, but we look out there and see what's going on. But we still gotta do what we feel is comfortable for us and really speaks for us in general. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's too far left field, too far from camp life, we ain't messing with it. But if it's something that we can we like or whatever, we might take it, or not really take it, but we're gonna put our own twist to it and do it the Carolina way, do it our way.
Staying true to yourself, man. Right. Stay true to yourself.
So it ain't like we're gonna
a lot of people, especially the OGs, right? They say hip hop is dead, you know what I'm saying? The music don't got no substance. Niggas just rapping, rapidy rap, right? From being artists in today's game, you heard me? What do y'all got to say to people that feel like that have them settlements that hip hop is dead and it don't have no more emotion in the music no more?
I mean, just gotta stay true to yourself, man.
I don't think this is to the right people.
I like some of them. I like some of the new boys, these young niggas, NBA young boy, the Kodaks, man. Trap Dicky, shout out South Carolina, doing his thing right now, man. Like, I fuck with these young boys. They just doing shit and taking shit and doing it like we was doing it, but spitting it their way. You know what I mean? So like,
the game evolved, man.
Yeah, the game ain't changed, man. It's still the same. It's still the same goddamn recipe. Just a little couple more spices and shit in there, but you know
what I'm saying? Just like a person, you know what I mean? The game gonna grow up and it's gonna change. It's gonna get a little taller, gonna get a little bit wider, might get a little bit smaller. You know what I mean? It's gonna change over time. Yeah. But if you want to stay the same, it's dying already. That's you the one implementing that death to the game or whatever because you wanted to stay in this little box. Nah, you gotta let it grow.
Change. Yeah, respect change. Yeah,
that's a fact. That's a fact. So at what point, and I want each of y'all to answer this, right? At what point in your career did you realize that you was gonna do music for the rest of your life? You hear me?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
pretty deep. Yeah. It was kind of early on, to be honest with you, because like it's been times when we take our last and put it towards it. You know what I'm saying? Even when we had big bread or whatever like that, we still put it towards it. So it was something that we always wanted to do when we went from, you know, just yay high to where we at now. We always figuring out and thinking about music. So it ain't like
I think I'm gonna say the first time we actually made a song, wrote it on paper, put it down in the studio and watch that bitch go to the radio.
Yeah. Right. And then they
played like, okay, that feel was like we was in like high school, riding from high school, bro. Like they playing our shit on the radio, everybody coming through the parking lot, y'all on the radio type shit. So like that probably was it for me. Like, okay,
and
they
then
That's
fucking
what I
with us.
want to
and
do.
then people,
Yeah, they fucking with us.
and then people asking when the next one dropping, when the next one dropping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
everybody, they don't see the behind the scenes, right? They see the music videos, they see the women, they see the cars, right? What's some of the cons of this rap shit? You heard me? What's some of the things that y'all picked up and learned along the way? That, yeah, that y'all realized that y'all had the game fucked up before y'all jumped in the game. I want you to go first, you heard me? Because you ready.
who?
You get a reaction, yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man, everybody ain't for you.
Yeah.
Everybody that say they got good plans for you ain't really got good plans for you, man. They just trying to fatten their pockets, or they trying to line, make they situation get bigger or whatever like that. Off your back and your hard work. So you just really got to be smart. Know your paperwork. Know the business side is what is it like 10% talent, 90% business. So hey, you just really got to be on your P's and Q's, man, because hey, either signing the wrong piece of paper can mess you up for life. You know what I mean? Or not signing can mess you up for life. So it just depends. You got to have some discernment and have a good team around you to help you make good decisions in this jump, man, because it can get hard. The waters is deep out there. People think it's easy. Just go to the studio, record something, put it out, and it's gonna take off. Nah, it's a lot of legwork. It's a lot of times that we miss with our families. You know what I mean? A lot of times we miss from a lot of sleep we miss. Yo, it's so much. You really, like you said, it take dedication. You gotta have that. You gotta be dedicated.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So I asked y'all, you heard me, when y'all started rapping, you heard me, was this the plan to go to for it to be a career? You heard me? Was being an artist, professional artist, was that always the plan? Or did that just kind of fall into y'all lap? You heard me?
I guess, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. That's what, like he was saying earlier. That's what everybody want. Pretty much want to reach that goal. You know what I mean? Really, be successful in it. I guess that is the plan. You know what I mean? Want to be Mount Rushmore. That's what you were saying. I think that, yeah.
We always had plans of like having our own label and then bringing other people out, all kind of stuff like that. So it was always like a career type thing. It was never no short fix, nothing like that. No trend or nothing like that. For us, it was always like a long term type thing. We always wanted to venture off into other things. Like you see how Jay doing it. You know what I'm saying? He got liquor, he got clothes, he got this, Dame Dash and all the boys, all the big CEOs that we looked up to. We wanted to like kind of do those same type of things, but in our own way. So it was never like just something to do right for right now. We never want to be no one hit wonders here and gone type time and nothing like that. We really wanted longevity in whatever we do.
And everybody want to make a career of doing something they love. And
then when that shit don't seem like work.
Yeah, exactly.
What all this camp life offer? You know what I'm saying? I know everybody do music, you heard me. What other forms of entertainment, if any, do y'all have y'all hands in, such as fashion, acting, you know what I'm saying, modeling, whatever entertainment, you heard me? Is rap the only thing that y'all fuck with? Or do y'all have y'all hands in other areas of entertainment?
Yeah.
Shit, acting coming in the near future.
Yeah, that's the plan. Like we was just saying. Yeah.
Mostly on some get money shit, man. Got our hands in like real estate shit like that. Keep that bag flowing consistently type shit. Take that money and flipping it the right way, doing something with it.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. A lot of people say that the music is therapy. You heard me? A lot of people say that the music is a voice, a way to be heard. You heard me? What does the music do for you specifically, personally? You heard me?
Well, like I said earlier, like you just said, I was saying it's my therapy. It's I get out what I feel. You know what I mean? I just put out a song about reprobate mind, talking about my religious side and stuff like that. I give myself, through the records, same things that I can't really just talk about. You know what I mean? I get a beat, I start going and putting my feelings on the record, and you know what I mean. And that's why it's like therapy or whatever. So,
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. If you could put a definition, and I want all three of y'all to answer this. You heard me? If you could put a definition on your style, you know what I'm saying? When you put your pen to paper, you heard me? Would that be a hip hop artist? Would that be a rapper? Would that be a gangster rapper? Would that be a conscious rapper? If you could put a definition on your style, you heard me? What would that definition be?
I can't get put in a box, yo. I'm just an entertainer, man. I listen. It's crazy. You be shocked to see the shit that I listen to, man. Like from rock music. I can go on a list. Man, believe it or not, some fucking country I even be digging a little bit, and it's like it's nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I pretty much I can't get put in a box. I bring everything to the records. Whatever I feel, whatever the beat tell me to do.
Right.
That's a fact. What about you, Red?
Bro, like I tell you, man, we a group, bro, but we all different, man. Me, I'm a street nigga, bro. I'm a hustler. You know what I mean? So goddamn, you gonna wanna goddamn get some money, goddamn, when you goddamn listen to my shit, nigga, you gonna wanna turn up a little bit, party a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, I'm giving niggas me, man. We can't be here forever, so I'm leaving my goddamn my voice, leaving my story behind. So a real nigga from the street, you
gonna performing at a high level. You heard me, staying successful. You heard me, staying motivated. Being in something for so long, it kind of gets stagnant. It gets old. You see what I'm saying? Do y'all feel like that? You know what I'm saying? Does it ever get old? Did anybody ever step back from the music or put the pen down? And if so, what brought you back to the music? You heard me?
The love.
Yeah, love for it.
I mean, I think everybody get to that point.
Yeah,
especially I ain't gonna lie, during the pandemic time.
I think we all took take breaks. You know, take breaks to come back and refresh your shit though.
Yeah,
so you ain't keep giving them the same music. A little break in here every now and again. I think good for every artist.
Sure, I think I can speak for everybody. Anybody watching this podcast or anybody in the world, period, life be lifing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to take a step back to get everything situated. You know what I mean? How can I really be motivated when I ain't feeling my best? You know what I mean? When life is beating me down or whatever like that, it's kind of hard to brag or be braggadocious. You got to do like he said. It turns into therapy then. You know what I mean? So yeah, they have been times when we step away from it, but these two fellas right here and the rest of my family, whatever like that, they get you back to it. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing that bring you back. When I see y'all, like when I watch one of y'all boys drop some shit, or one of the people in our squad or somebody doing something, it give me motivation. So I'm like, man, let me get back out here, man. It's time for me to put something out. You know, salute my nigga posting all his shit and make me want to drop something too, goddamn.
Love always bring you back, man. I can't stop thinking. I can't stop creating. So that's why I don't stop. You know.
Right.
That's a fact. That's a fact. How important it is for y'all three to stay on the same page. You heard me? Running a successful business, maintaining that success in that business, it takes communication, takes a lot behind the scenes, right? How do y'all do it?
They just listen to me.
I would say, hey, bro, hey, don't get it twisted, bro. We rarely ever on the goddamn same page, man.
It's a challenge, man.
Hey, everybody got their own way they like to do shit.
Yeah, man.
So sometimes you have to let goddamn, let him be Jordan, I be pimping, he be Horace Grant, Dennis Rob, we swap around. You feel me? Everybody call.
To be honest with you, man, I think we kind of figured everybody's strong suit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we played to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, do strong, but got a good social media presence. You know what I'm saying? Be real creative. You know what I'm saying? I'm business savvy type time. So we all got our lanes, and then we give our opinions. So we just a lot of collaboration going on. You know what I'm saying? And what's the word I'm looking for? Where it's kind of like give and take.
That's it. Give and take. Everybody play their role type shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So knowing what y'all know now, going through the highs and the lows and the ins and out of the game, right? Is y'all love for the music, is y'all love for the game that's still the same as it was when it started? Did it grow? Did it diminish? Did y'all find out the truth about some things that y'all had fucked up? Speak on y'all love for the game and what it is right now.
So, I mean, like I said, it's something that never changed, man. It's just the love for the music. You know what I mean? Like what you said, like it's a lot of fucked up shit you ran into. We ran into it like in the industry or whatever, but it doesn't deter us or whatever from our goal and what we love and what we like to do.
I think it did change for me. I ain't gonna say a lie. Like the goal, the ultimate goal of like wanting to be on TV in front of people doing what we love or whatever. I would want to do that. I like it, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't the ultimate goal, you know what I'm saying? As long as my baby happy, I got money in the bank, I can do what I want to do when I want to do it. I own my stuff. Ain't nobody telling me what to do type time, you know what I mean? It's just
like back then we wanted to be like signed to a major label, BET, shit like that. But like the game done changed so much, man, it's an independent man game. You don't need no contract. All you gotta do is get out here and grind that shit, man. It's like you got social media, you got YouTube. And you know what I'm saying? The people you know, goddamn, sharing your shit, man. Your shit will get out there if it's good music, man. You know, it travel. You don't need a label. We don't need none of that no more.
No.
It's in the goddamn artist hand.
It's a fact. What message or picture that y'all try and paint through y'all music, if any, that y'all are trying to get through to the listeners that view and listen to y'all music? You
Besides, we the best.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
We trying to paint.
I got a message for niggas. Man, rap about more than sliding and shooting and all these guns and shit, bro. That shit is boring. I don't want to hear fucking 100 songs about goddamn killing niggas, bro. Like, I want to hear some more shit. Tell me about how your day was, motherfucker. Tell me something. Goddamn, like, give me a story. Make me feel that. Make me be relatable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm at that point where goddamn I will body something, but I ain't want to body nothing. I'm gonna stay out the motherfucking way and stack my paper.
Right.
So, you know, you got to give people up more goddamn. More views in this music. That sliding shit is just like too played for me. I can't listen to a whole mixtape full of that shit.
I agree. For real.
What you doing? I ain't waking up.
Niggas waking up with their glizzy. Man, I got this glizzy at breakfast, nigga. You got your glizzy at breakfast, nigga.
It's being successful, right? Is that a difficult thing? Is it difficult to stay on top, be on top, and maintain success in this music world?
Crown is heavy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you know, a lot of shit come with that. Jealousy, envy, you know, enemies, you know.
Yeah. It ain't
you ever got y'all ever got used to being an artist shit? Like, do you look at yourself as an artist? Do you look at it as a job? Like, have you ever got used to the extra attention, whether it be negative or positive, or is that still like a surreal thing to y'all?
To be honest with you, we always got like attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It might not have been the best, but whenever we step into a spot or whatever like that, they always looking. They always, I ain't gonna say choose, but it is what it is. You know, we just get attention, bro. For whatever reason, niggas ain't gonna like you. Females gonna like you.
I guess you get used to it. Yeah, you get used to it. You pretty much get used to it. You know, motherfuckers, I'll be out sometimes. I'll be like, man, they staring at you. Shit, I'm like, who? Because you ain't really paying that shit no attention. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You heard me? So, who got the most projects out y'all three?
Yeah, probably me. Yeah, I got probably the most shit out.
Yeah.
Who been doing it the longest?
Me.
B.
Yeah.
Who the procrastinator?
I guess it look like me.
Yeah. Hey, nigga.
Oh no.
All right. This for each of y'all individually. You heard me? I need to know the first song. You said yours, you heard me? I need to know the first song ever written, and I need to know the most previous song written, like the first song you ever wrote, not the first cool song, not the first song that got y'all on. I'm talking about the very first song that you put the pen to the paper to, and I need to know the most previous one that you wrote. You know, start with you, Red with the Glass.
Shit, my first partner was a song called Pull Them Heaters Out. Pull Them Heaters Out. I jacked the 3-6 Mafia beat. First song I recorded, that motherfucker made it to 106.3 radio, and they started playing it, spinning it. And my most previous, I'm gonna say, is a song called Trenches I got now. It's out on my mixtape Before It Was Cool. Carolina Dash Trenches on YouTube. Trenches.
So within that time, right, from your first song to the most previous song, in your opinion, you heard me, what's the biggest difference in your delivery, you know what I'm saying, your style, how you come with it, what you write about from when you first started to now?
I'm gonna say goddamn the pain, man, the struggle. I done seen so much, man. So like you can hear it in my music, you can hear it in my vocals, but I don't, you know, this shit get you weary, bro, but you gotta keep going. That's why I say dedication, being consistent, goddamn, and motivating yourself, bro. Like I can hear it in my music all the time. I can feel the pain.
I say the comfort in it. You know what I'm saying?
Comfort is good too.
Yeah, because the growth and the comfort. Like before, when we was younger or whatever like that, we wanted everything. No, because money, shoot, we paying for studio time, so you got to get it right. Perfection was the thing. You know what I mean? You want to get in there, you want to get it right, and get done with it. You know what I mean? Now it's like some of them, it gives character. It ain't got to be perfect. You know what I mean? It just give a certain energy and all kind of stuff like that. So you got to be comfortable with the recording, it's still gonna be good. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like you more comfortable in the booth.
I always feel. That's what I say. I always feel comfortable. You feel like the booth feel like home to me.
Yeah.
When I get in the studio, bro, like the world don't exist. It's just me and that motherfucking microphone.
Right? No, I don't mean being inside the booth. I mean with the product. You know what I'm saying? Like just make sure it's just the feeling is more so better than it got to be. You know what I'm saying? Pristine, polished, and all kind of stuff like that. You know?
I guess less pressure.
Less pressure.
Yeah. Like nigga, like riding a bike type.
What was your first song?
Bro, I don't know.
What was it? Hold on. What was your first shit, bro?
You cheating. Come on now.
One wall though.
About my business. I think we did that. I did that one. I brought that one to the group.
Philip Banks.
Philip Banks
probably was one of your first real ones that
we really.
That's on the Camp Life mixtape. Meet the Camp Volume 1 out on all platforms, man. Philip Banks. Yeah.
But my favorite one of my projects, since I'm the procrastinator out of the jungle, is either What Your Grind Like. That's out on all platforms right now. Video with that too, and then what's the one you say you like? Boss That. Yeah. Boss That.
Yeah.
So what about you? You heard me. What's the biggest difference in your opinion? You heard me, in your style, your delivery, what you write about, how you bring it to the table from when you first started to the most previous song. You heard me?
Nah, to be honest with you, I probably showed the most growth out of all of them or whatever, because I had to find myself. Being in a group, you don't want to sound like nobody else. You get what I'm saying? So B had a certain flow locked down. Lou got his own flow locked down. So I had to find something that was complimentary to them, but wasn't in their lane. You get what I'm saying? So now that I found it, it's kind of like I'm comfortable in it. So that was the biggest transition right there, just finding myself in this group and where I fit and locking that down. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. Hopefully I answered your question. Yeah.
What about Home in the Back?
Which question? Like, was my first record?
The first song you wrote, you heard me, and the most previous song, and in your opinion, you heard me, what's the biggest difference in your style, your delivery, the way you write, your topics, all that, you heard me?
I'm gonna tell you a story about B. That when we was coming up in this jump, we used to get on B all the time because we would go places and they would be like freestyle. So we put B in there. And B would say the same rap all the time.
I didn't really have songs. I just had a bunch of raps. Like, you know what I mean?
Freak Fest.
Fuck Fest,
yeah. Fuck Fest.
That was one of the first ones that
that shit go right now. That shit hard right now still. That shit before its time, though.
But we ain't know what we was doing at the time. You know what I mean? We was picking at that man about that. And then that nigga went hard after that. He started killing it. Had too many raps.
You right though,
yeah. So
that's the sound. Do any of y'all in y'all catalog, you heard me? Do y'all have a favorite song that y'all wrote? Or do y'all have a song that means more to y'all than the others? You heard me? Start with you, with the red hat.
I got one on YouTube off my last mixtape I dropped right before this new one. The name of the mixtape, Still Camping. It's called Takeoff. That was a record I kind of dedicated a part of that to the rapper Takeoff from Amigos. Him getting gunned down the way he did. That was, I felt that was real fucked up, and the shit really impacted me a little bit more than I thought it would. But I rock the motherfucking Takeoff, man. Real one goddamn for this music shit. And I got one called Letter to My Kids on that same mixtape. Them probably mean a lot to me.
What is it about them two songs, you heard me, that set them apart from all the other songs in your catalog? You heard me?
I don't know if it's still in the same way, bro. I can't. I'm in my. I ain't got really a box, bro. But when you listen to me, you gonna get what you gonna get. If you gonna like it, you gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? Or you ain't gonna fuck with it, type shit. But I would say for me, them songs they kind of played on a little more emotion than the rest of them.
It's a fact. What about my man to the right? You heard me?
For me, to be honest with you, it ain't just one song. You know what I mean? It was the mixtapes that we dropped in our last mixtape together, Meet the Camp. They mean a lot to me because all the energy and effort and stuff we put into it. We had a lot of late nights, whole lot of up and down the road, a lot of nights in the strip club, throwing money, a lot of
nights in the strip club.
A lot of nights, you know what I'm saying, promoting, talking and marketing with DJs and all kinds of stuff like that. Just just the grind with these guys. You know what I mean? I never forget that. So that was probably the one that meant the most to me. That whole project, I just love it. I play it from start to finish. You know what I mean? If you ain't
That's
heard
a no skip track.
Right.
Yeah, that's a ride from beginning to the end.
What about my man in the back?
This is a song that I recently put out called Reprobate Mind. I think that mean the most to me because it was I was kind of talking to God on that record, and and that's just self-explanatory, So put my heart on that, So keep it simple.
I ain't hear the last part.
So I put my heart on that record, just talking to God. And really, the song is a lot of people don't even understand what Reprobate Mind means. You have it was something that scared us as a kid. You remember Betty Jean, my mom's, and all that. You get a reprobate mind, stuff like that. But it's something that kind of scared me a little bit. You know what I mean? It means when God stops listening to you.
Lord, hear me
when He
while
don't hear your prayers no more. And it's so
that's a fact. That's a fact. You heard me? So what's next for y'all? You know what I'm saying? Is everybody involved in the same project? Is it the same mixtape? Everybody got their own project coming out. What's next for the trio? You heard me?
New mixtape.
Yeah.
We're working on that right now.
Definitely a Camp Life project on the way.
Definitely.
Savage Bandit about to get to drop a mixtape. Yeah. I got one out now, like I told y'all before. Before it was cool with a K, Carolina Dash. And I got another one dropping this summer.
I got one dropping too.
Yeah.
So go ahead, look for it. Can't tell you when because I'm procrastinating a little bit.
Now we're gonna put some fire up on the there, goddamn. At least a video. I'm gonna stamp this. At least a video from goddamn Kato coming for y'all, and I'm gonna put a date on it, man. May 20th.
May 20th?
Yeah, May 20th.
There we go. Yeah.
We dropping Kato new shit. Yeah. And that Camp Life project though, man. A lot of people been asking us about that, man. Like, are we gonna come back together and do one? That's definitely in the works.
Right.
2025 too, so niggas ain't gotta wait.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Where can we find y'all music at? You heard me?
On all the streaming platforms right now.
Yeah, we on everything, man. Wherever you get your music, Pandora, Apple, YouTube, Spotify, audio, whatever you listen to your music on, you put that Camp Life in, Carolina Dash in, Dash with a Z.
Yeah,
it's gonna pop up, man.
Type in Cater, it's gonna pop up. Tap in Camp Life. Type in
Bandit of Camp Life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, y'all follow us, man. Facebook, Instagram. Follow me on TikTok, Carolina Dash, DAZH.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Man, I enjoyed y'all. You heard me. It's been real. You heard me. Before we leave, you heard me. Leave them with all y'all, like you just did, all your social medias, where they could catch your music at, like you just did. You know what I'm saying? Basically, y'all promote yourself. Tell them whatever y'all got upcoming, whatever y'all just put out. You know what I'm saying? Leave them with some songs that they could check out. You heard me? Some singles that they should be looking for. This y'all time. You heard me? I appreciate y'all. I fuck with y'all. You heard me?
Appreciate you. Fuck with your platform.
What's love? You can catch me on Instagram on Camp Bandit, Facebook Bandit of Camp Life, Camp Life or whatever, and then any place if you just type in Bandit of Camp Life, all my shit will pop up. So, yeah.
I'm gonna go next since I ain't got much to talk about. You can find me, Mr. Fresh on Campus, on everything. That's every platform, Mr. Fresh on Campus. That's you know what it is. Wherever you go, Mr. Fresh on Campus. Got music on there. Right now, last single was What You Grind Like. Check that out. Music on the way.
Yeah, man. And shit. Y'all follow me, like he said, on all platforms, Carolina Dash, DAZH, Carolina Dash. Mixtape Before It Was Cool out now on all platforms. Trenches, Bleachers video out on YouTube. Big Dog video on the way. Fuck with me, Carolina, we here. Let's go.
Oh, You Should Know out right now.
Banger.
Reprobate Mind out right now.
Right.
Salute.
And then meet the
It's P.NUT the General. Too Null of the podcast. You keep your body clean, man. Yeah.
Are you really comfortable with all of that thing? You know what you're trying to say?
Do what you do, baby.
Yeah, I want congrats. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real.
Yeah. I'm saying, like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole juice, man, I'm looking at the screen like preach, cause I was on the phone with him. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that you getting up there and you keeping it all the way phony. He ain't what them little niggas be saying. He ain't cloud chase. He ain't capping. He ain't doing none of that. Like, he ain't trying to make himself look. You know, he letting his legacy speak. I like that shit. Like, let your legacy